Have you ever wondered about the significance of sweat lodges in the First Nation culture? A sweat lodge is a pivotal element in the spiritual and healing practices of the Aboriginal First Nation people. It's not just a structure, it's a sacred space where physical and spiritual cleansing occurs. The sweat lodge symbolizes the womb of Mother Earth. Its construction is a meticulous process, steeped in tradition and respect for the elements. The wooden framework is typically made from birch or willow saplings, bent and tied together to form a dome shape. These natural elements are chosen with care, for they embody the spirit of life and growth. The heart of the sweat lodge, however, is the stones. They typically consist of river stones or volcanic rock. These rocks are heated in a fire until they glow, then carefully transferred to a pit in the center of the lodge. The stones represent the grandfathers, the ancestors, and hold the memories of the earth. It's their heat that induces the sweat, a physical manifestation of spiritual purification. Alongside the lodge, a preparation mound. Here, sacred objects like the traditional peace pipe, medicines, and water are readied. Each of these items holds its own symbolic meaning and contributes to the overall healing and spiritual connection experienced within the sweat lodge. As for the attire, it's simple and modest. Men typically wear shorts, while women wear a long dress or skirt and top, all made from natural fibers. This is not a place for vanity or display, it's a place of humility and introspection. So, you see, a sweat lodge is more than just a structure. It's a testament to the deep spiritual connection the Aboriginal First Nation people have with the earth and the ancestors. It's a place of healing, connection, and transformation. Join us as we delve deeper into the sacred ritual of building a sweat lodge. Building a sweat lodge is an intricate process steeped in tradition and symbolism. It all starts with gathering the materials, primarily birch branches, canvas coverings, or thick blankets. Birch is often chosen due to its flexibility and resilience, and these qualities aren't just practical, they also carry spiritual significance. In many First Nations cultures, the birch is seen as a symbol of strength, endurance, and the ability to adapt, qualities that are imbued into the sweat lodge itself. Once the birch branches have been gathered, they are bent and shaped into a dome-like structure. This shaping process isn't just a physical task, it's a spiritual one, as each bend and curve is a testament to the birch's strength and adaptability. Each branch is carefully chosen and placed with intention, creating a sacred space that will serve as a place of healing and purification. The next step in the construction process involves covering the birch frame with heavy coverings. These coverings serve as a protective shell, keeping the heat in and the elements out. But like the wooden frame, the canvas isn't just a practical material, it's also a spiritual one. It symbolizes protection and shelter, providing a safe and nurturing space for those within the lodge. Now, the lodge isn't complete without the pit, a small hole dug in the earth in the center of the lodge. This pit represents the womb of Mother Earth and serves as a reminder of our connection to the natural world. It's here in this pit where the heated rocks or grandfathers will eventually be placed. The building of a sweat lodge is a labor of love, a process that requires not only physical effort but spiritual dedication. Every component, from the birch branches to the canvas coverings, carries a deeper meaning, contributing to the overall spiritual significance of the sweat lodge. With the sweat lodge constructed, we now turn our attention to heating the rocks, or grandfathers as they are known. The heating of the rocks, or grandfathers, is a crucial part of the sweat lodge ceremony. This sacred ritual is steeped in spiritual significance, a symbol of the earth's enduring strength and the wisdom of ancestors. The selection of the rocks is an exercise in mindfulness and respect. Traditionally, volcanic rocks or river rocks are chosen for their ability to withstand intense heat. These stones, the grandfathers, are believed to hold the energy of the earth and the wisdom of our ancestors. They are treated with utmost reverence, for it is their heat that will cleanse the body and spirit in the sweat lodge. The process of building the fire, too, is an intricate dance of tradition and respect. The fire is not merely a tool for heating the rocks, it symbolizes transformation and renewal. It's a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms, a beacon of light and warmth in the wilderness. The fire is built and carefully constructed with chosen logs. The structure of the fire is crucial. It must be strong enough to endure hours of burning, yet allow for efficient heating of the grandfathers. As the fire crackles and dances, it consumes the old, making way for new beginnings. Once the grandfathers are sufficiently heated, they are carefully transferred into the sweat lodge. This task is often performed by the firekeeper, a person entrusted with maintaining the fire and handling the rocks. The heated grandfathers are placed in a pit in the center of the sweat lodge, where they will radiate their heat and energy, preparing the lodge for the ceremony. The grandfather's fire serves as a poignant reminder of our deep connection with the earth. It is a testament to the enduring wisdom of the ancestors, a warmth that transcends the physical and reaches into the spiritual. As the fire heats the rocks, it also warms our hearts, preparing us for the spiritual journey within the sweat lodge. With the grandfathers heating, it's time to prepare the sacred objects. The sweat lodge ceremony is about to begin, a step closer to spiritual purification and renewal. The preparation of the sacred objects is an integral part of the sweat lodge ceremony. The sacred objects used in the sweat lodge ceremony are not just physical tools, but they hold a spiritual significance, each with a unique role in the ceremony. Let's delve into the preparation of these sacred objects, starting with the traditional peace pipe. The peace pipe is a highly revered object in the sweat lodge ceremony. Before it is used, it is smudged, a process that involves using smoke from burning sage, sweetgrass, or cedar to cleanse and purify it. The pipe is then filled with a sacred blend of tobacco, which is prepared with great reverence and respect. The act of smoking the peace pipe is not merely for pleasure, but it symbolizes a connection to the divine, a medium through which prayers ascend to the Great Spirit. Next, we have the sacred medicines. These include tobacco, sage, cedar, and sweetgrass, each representing a different direction, starting with the east, south, west, and north, respectively. These medicines are used to bless the participants, the lodge, and the sacred objects. They are also used in the smudging process we mentioned earlier. Water, too, holds a special place in the ceremony. It represents life and is used to cleanse and purify. The water that is used in the sweat lodge ceremony is collected from a natural source and purified before use. It's sprinkled on the hot stones during the ceremony, creating steam that cleanses the mind, body, and spirit. Finally, let's not forget about the clothing worn by the participants. Traditional attire consists of loose, comfortable clothing, often made from natural materials. The clothing is meant to be modest yet functional, allowing participants to move freely during the ceremony. Each of these sacred objects, with their deep spiritual significance, plays a crucial role in the ceremony. They bridge the gap between the physical and spiritual worlds, fostering a connection with the divine. With the sacred objects prepared, we are ready for the sweat lodge ceremony. Entering the sweat lodge, participants are clad in simple clothing, embodying humility and respect. The attire is modest, often comprising of loose-fitting, lightweight garments. This clothing is not merely a matter of practicality in the intense heat of the lodge, but a symbol of the participants' respect for the sacred space and their humility in the face of the divine. Men typically wear shorts or a towel wrapped around their waists, while women don light dresses or skirts. The simplicity of the clothing serves as a reminder that all are equal in the eyes of the Creator, regardless of societal status or wealth. Now let's delve into the ceremony itself. The process begins with the participants entering the lodge one by one, moving in a clockwise direction as a sign of respect for the sun's path across the sky. Each person finds their place in the lodge, sitting in a circle around the pit of heated stones, the grandfathers. The leader of the ceremony, often a respected elder or spiritual guide, initiates the proceedings by pouring water onto the heated stones. This action creates a cloud of steam that fills the lodge, symbolizing the breath of life and the connection between the physical and spiritual realms. The ceremony is divided into rounds, each dedicated to a different prayer or spiritual teaching. The participants share stories, songs, and prayers, their voices rising with the steam to carry their intentions to the Creator. Throughout the ceremony, the heat and steam cleanse the body and mind, serving as a physical manifestation of the spiritual purification taking place. In this sacred space, participants are encouraged to confront their fears, release their worries, and seek guidance for their life's journey. As the ceremony concludes, the participants leave the sweat lodge, emerging into the world renewed and transformed. This process reinforces their connection with nature, their community, and their spiritual beliefs. Through the sweat lodge ceremony, participants connect with the spiritual world, purify their bodies and minds, and honor the traditions of the Aboriginal First Nation culture. We hope you enjoyed our journey into the spiritual world of the First Nation culture. If you found this video informative and engaging, please give it a like. It's your way of letting us know that we're on the right path. Should you wish to continue exploring with us, hit that subscribe button. Our channel is a treasure trove of enlightening content like this, and we'd love to have you along as we delve into the mysteries of our world. Don't forget to tap the notification bell. It's a small step, but it ensures you're always in the loop when we upload new content. You wouldn't want to miss out on our next adventure, would you? Thank you for joining us on this spiritual journey. Stay tuned for more, and remember, every journey begins with a single curious click.